Hi friends, welcome back to Style and Sew. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, hola hola, do well to subscribe after this video. And if you're an old subscriber, you're my friend already, hi, it's good to see you again. So on here I talk about fashion and lifestyle. Today I want to talk about like a very traumatizing part of my life, which is my acne journey. For the longest time, from when I became a teenager, I have battled with acne. So I've had like a long-term experience with acne. Then it paused for a while, maybe from like 13, I had maybe 13, 14. Then it paused till maybe around 19. I remember the acne surfaced again. By that time I was already in school, so I was alone, battling with this aspect of my life alone. This thing traumatized me. It traumatized me. Honestly speaking, this thing influenced my life. I didn't know what skin color, I didn't know exactly what skin color I was, because at a very early age I already started using rishi. I was already using a lot of topical meds on my face, so I didn't know exact color I was, whether I was dark or fair. I tried my best not to bleach, but you know what, these topical meds, they were not even helping matters at all. Growing up, there was this myth that when you get to a certain age, maybe when you get to 20, that your acne will just go on its own. Please, why did they lie to us? Hey, I grew up. I grew up and I was waiting for the day my acne would go. It never left. Instead, it felt like I was baptized with acne. Anyways, that's been a long time now. To cut the long story short, I remember at 2023, 2024, I embraced facials as a means to get rid of my acne, but I just realized that there's no getting rid of. You just can only manage it, because I kept going back. I kept going back for the facials, so every month I have to be there. There was no getting rid of. As I think 2024, August 2024, my sister advised me that I should go to Lutz to see a dermatologist. All this while, it's not like I didn't know I was supposed to see a doctor or anything, but I've just been managing it myself, because I don't know, for some reasons I've just been managing it myself. I just felt like, oh, seeing a dermatologist was going to be so expensive. I don't know if I can see a consultant. I don't know if I could do this, but I did not. So as at that August, when she said go and see a dermatologist at Lutz, I'm like, oh wow, I could see a dermatologist at Lutz. Okay, nice. I didn't like to go to hospital, so that was part of the reasons I didn't go to see a doctor. So on that day, September 20th, I remember I got an appointment to see the doctor. September 20th, I went to the hospital and the doctor examined my face. They spoke some jargons and then recommended two topical meds for me, and one oral medicine. I'm going to drug that towards the end of this video. So I took this procedure very seriously. I was judiciously following all instructions. There was glycol, there was aquatine. The glycol 522, I was supposed to use it 3 times a week. At the initial stage I had to travel, so at the initial stage I had to travel. It felt like the glycol was not working, so I was taking it more frequently. This thing almost injured my face, because my face started getting so burnt and red. My initial experience with the glycol was terrible. My face was burning. The first day I put it on my face, I went to wash it off. I'm like, oh hell, what did this woman give to me? This cannot be a medicine. This cannot be. But I was encouraged to continue. I continued using it. It burnt, like it was burning my face. I could feel my face burning, tearing inside. When I'm done, my face is going to look red and swollen. But I continued. I reduced my usage, maybe like twice a week, but I continued. Then I was using aquatine at night. Then I was using my oral meds. I don't really want to put the name out here, because it might mislead someone to go and start using it, so it's better you see a doctor. I digress. After about 2 weeks, I started seeing results. My face was clearing out, and I was happy. The following weeks, the following weeks was bad. I don't know where the acne came from. My face got terrible, like fat acne. I was so angry. I was so angry that I had to go and do facials again. The facials I did, I think I already posted it on my page. I said vampire facial. It was bad. It was bad. So fast forward to 1 month later, I noticed that I still had acne. The acne were coming, but the spots, the black spots, were all gone. Not all gone, but it was already fading gradually. It was fading. First, after the first month, the spots were fading, but the acne was there. Second month, that is November, there was still acne, but my face was already looking good. It was shining. I was using sunscreen every day. In fact, I was told to use the sunscreen 3 hours a day, but since I don't really go out much, I was not using 3 times a day. I was using like twice a day, maybe morning and night. I don't go out, so I was using it. I was using the sunscreen also. My face was glowing, like my face picked up glow. As of January, I noticed that my face started getting even. My face started getting even. By that December, I'd already finished 1 tube of acrotin. I was using it too much. So apparently it was just supposed to be like light use. I was using it too much. It was not even supposed to be so much. By January, I had already bought another batch of acrotin. I continued with the procedure the way I was told. January went, my face became even. February. So in between it, I noticed that whenever I have my period, as opposed to in the past, if I have my period, the way my face used to run wild. But I noticed that whenever I have my period, that's when I start having like small dots of acne, pimples and stuff like that. But after my period, everything goes back to normal. Okay. February, March, my face was already even. I know I've not gotten to where I want to be, but the improvement is there. January, I think January 7th, I was scheduled for a chemical peel, which I went for. It was a virgin peel, so that was my first chemical peel ever. It was just mild, and it's evened out my face a little. I already had acne scars. Like I already had deep acne scars. I had dark spots. I had blackheads. So that chemical peel helped. And as at March, I was scheduled for the second chemical peel, which I noticed that it evened out my skin the more, because before then I already had like black patches here and like a little bit of unevenness, but my face was good. It was presentable as opposed to those years I suffered. So fast forward to April, my face was okay, like it was manageable, even if I was not. In fact, I relented a little with my treatment, but I noticed that the acne came back with full force. So it's been good. I've spent less, and I've had better results with seeing the doctor in Lutz. They did a great job. I'm not even gonna lie, they did a great job with the recommendation. I know I've not gotten to where I want my face to be, but I think what you're seeing is good compared to before. On my face currently, I don't have on sunscreen. I don't have anything. I just washed my face with soap, used a little bit of pencil and my lip gloss. So there's no powder. There's absolutely nothing on my face. So I feel like it's good. It's good compared to the past. I'm really happy for the improvements. I've been scheduled for another chemical peel in May. Hopefully I'm going to do that, but in my head I'm thinking I want to postpone that for some reasons. But this is the situation report. If you're battling with acne, I promise you're not alone in whatever you're feeling. Just get medical help. During my time, anywhere I go to, people would advise me. Everybody was a doctor. This one will advise you this. Can you people stop advising me? Like, Do you not know that this thing is on my face and I'm doing everything possible to help myself? If you want to advise someone, just advise them to go and see a dermatologist, or maybe help them, like, but you see that advice, take ginger, take this one, do this one, do this one. Those things are just going to be destroying your skin. I'm telling you, I've used a lot of medicine that look like they started working. After about 2 weeks, they stop. After about 3 months, my skin gets used to it and it does not work again. So I've had lots of experiences like that, honestly. So I promise you, something can be done. It can be managed. If you're just starting out, you've been told that, oh, you can get rid of it. I feel like mine is genetic, so it's just there, and one day it will go away. I know people in my family who had it, it's all gone. So if you have acne, it can be managed. Just go and see a doctor. They will give you good recommendation. Follow it. Make sure you give them make sure you follow the procedures. Don't lax. Don't be relaxed about it. Follow the procedures. If it's not working for the first 1 month, your doctor is not going to give you something that like all this traditional medicine and all those organic, and they'll tell you, oh, after 7 days you'll see the work, after 3 days you'll see the work. No. My doctor told me I would see results in 6 months, and I told myself that it's too far, but I continued because my first 2 months were terrible. I'm not even gonna lie, my first 2 months were terrible, but as I continued, the result was massive, and the result has been so good. I don't even have to do so much. All I do in the morning is wash my face with my face wash, simple face wash, and every 3 days intermittently I wash my face with glycol 5-2. At night, every night I use my acne, and that is all in fact, as my doctor have not told me use any other thing, I don't try. I tried using something else one time and the breakout was massive. So all I do is my sunscreen, my glycol, my acne, and that is it. Tomorrow, if my doctor recommends something else, maybe I'll go for that. But everything I've done is my chemical peel and the products that they've recommended. If you're going through acne at the moment, you're not alone. I know how traumatizing it can be. And I'll just say, see a doctor. It's going to be all right. If you're watching this video and you battled with acne, you had solved the acne era, can you tell us what you did? What did you do to solve your problems? Tell us, we want to learn. All right, thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, do well to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Share this video with your friends who might need this information. Hola.